Hello everyone. Today we're going to hear from Robin. Energy, awakening, and abundance. And in the artwork you can see the two humans are in the color of a robin's egg. And when I was younger, I used to climb up in the trees and peek inside, never touching. And oftentimes there would be two eggs. So here we have our two humans nestled in the red breast of the robin, which is glowing in the shape of a heart, and she's imparting her spirit and wisdom to them. Robin. Listen. Within days, everyone hears the news. It's safe to come out, wake up, and celebrate. The sweetest sign of our much anticipated spring is the robin. Where did they all come from seemingly overnight, like angels heralding a new era? There was nothing, and now she's everywhere. Delighted with the bounty beneath her feet, hopping, foraging, building, and feasting, his red breast full of passion and enthusiasm for new life, the energy seems boundless. Shoots push through the earth, buds magically appear on every branch, grass floods with green. Creatures, human and otherwise, rub their eyes, stretch, and squint in the warm sunshine, remembering her love. Then it snows and we cringe. Yet Robin is still out, so we have nothing to fear. Everything is still right on track. This precious robust bird is on a mission. For her, this is a fertile time, so much to prepare for. Never overwhelmed, Robin simply revels in the season. She works with fervor, receives elegantly, and knows the universe will offer what she needs. Great things come to fruition seamlessly with Robin's spirit. Robin's song signals it's a time to awaken from a period of rest, weariness, or dormancy. Things are coming full circle. With Robin's medicine, you know so much more than you did before. This isn't a mindless repetition or pattern. There's a wisdom and a vitality with your every move now. You know what needs to be done, and you have the energy to do it. With Robin's spirit, it is possible to see the abundance all around you. Opportunity is everywhere. This is a massive undertaking, but you are not alone. There are plenty of other Robins out there getting after it and co-creating their dreams. This is a springtime. Ideas, hearts, and minds are fertile and bursting with intrinsic information and direction. You can trust that the universe will bring you the energy, materials, partnerships, fuel, and synchronicity to assist you all along the way. Whatever you plant in your field of dreams will thrive in this season. In this gift of awake time, you hop with Robin. What are the next step towards your goals? What excitement can you bring to meetings, your projects, a relationship, or to your body? As you maneuver the day with this energetic spirit, listen for opportunities and grab them immediately. The early bird gets the worm, you know. As you fly with Robin into dream time, recount the abundance of your day, the accomplishments, small miracles, and big advances. As you drift off with this medicine, feel the oneness, the significance of this now, bursting with potential and freshness. Robin's song. I am blessed with infinite possibilities now. The universe has every option and scenario available to me. I sense, I find, I celebrate, I utilize, and I am eternally grateful for these gifts. I am bursting with renewed life. So my friends, that is the message from Robin. I hope you enjoyed it, and let's get after it today. Good morning. It's a beautiful, sunny, amazing morning here. Pretty perfect for letting Robin fly. I first want to wish my beautiful, amazing, lovely niece Reagan a happy birthday. I'm always amazed with you, sweetie. You're the best. And I'm glad. I hope you're here with me today, or eventually. So I want to welcome everyone. Okay, it's working, I can tell, because I can see things popping up. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, great. So I think everyone can hear me. Just let me know if you can't, and we'll give this a try. We won't try. We're gonna rock it. Very cool. Okay, it seems like everything's working. So I have my little cheat sheet here so that I can kind of meander on track and make sure we kind of get some of the groundwork out. I'm really blessed you're here. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. So, yeah, first, definitely I want to express my gratitude. Today I'm excited to start sharing with everyone the inspiration that comes through me from the different animals. On this platform, the inspiration that comes through is about animals. So today I think it's really fitting and appropriate that we let Robin fly. And I want to just briefly kind of touch on the situation and the world we're in right now, since that's really the catalyst for starting this. I'd like to thank it, not just the mess or the virus, but the beauty that's surrounding it. We can obviously complain about how it's being handled or mishandled. But more than that, I want to thank it for what it's offering all of us. The energy and emotion has been so saturated, and it's easy to spiral out in fear and frustration and those endless debates. But there's definitely an undeniable energy, and I see a lot of us spiraling higher and higher. And it's the energy of Robin, the energy of freshness, evolution, of reigniting our lives. It's a definite paradigm shift, and I sometimes feel it's more of a paradigm flip. How we're each evolving individually and then as the whole. And because we're all in this together, it's unprecedented. So some ways we're disconnected, but in other ways we're more connected than ever. And I feel it's a fascinating time for humans. We have so many different lenses that we can see any circumstance through. And it also depends on where we're at in our day and our mood. We're very complex creatures. And I firmly believe we have a choice where our thoughts wander and put all of our thoughts together. I do feel we have control of the energy and the destiny of humankind right now. In the beginning, I think like all of you, I felt the fear and the panic. I felt it in my gut, I felt it, it was palpable. I asked myself a lot of horrible, dark questions, and naturally I came up with a lot of horrible, dark answers. And there was a suffering to it. What will I do for work? What could happen to our home? Can I keep my kids safe if this all goes to hell? Should I buy toilet paper? Will all that I've worked for be taken away? All the questions that we all were asking. Will I be strong enough to lead if this all goes to hell? Will I be eaten? So super miserable answers at best. And I think, just like many of us, we did our research, we came up with our protocols, and then I set that aside and started asking some new questions. And I wrote some of them down. They all fell under the umbrella of how I'm going to utilize this time. How do I want to feel like on the other side? And the other side is an unknown. We don't know how often protocol is going to change. We don't know how long this will last or when the next virus will come. It's very pointless to put energy there. So I just focused on what I can do now. I asked about what were the things in life that I wanted to evolve anyway. I asked about what are the changes that I've been planning on making. I looked and asked what other perspectives could I offer myself and lenses to look through so that I could grow through this. And what did I want to change? What did I want to leave behind? How free and how wonderful it would feel to use this as a time to instill new habits. And could I even be healthier, happier through this all? And I asked the important question, what have I always wanted to manifest if I didn't have work and had time? And so meeting with you all here today is kind of an answer for all of these things. And I want to challenge myself on all fronts, and this project is doing that for me. I decided to, with help, with everyone's help, some of you a lot of help, it was time to turn my process of creation upside down, just to flip it. Instead of being in my magical chrysalis womb place of creation, where I unveil something, a finished product, an inspiration, all at once, I wanted to share along the way. Where I would normally turn inward, I wanted to communicate. I wanted to embrace technology and these different platforms and let things evolve out of my control, really. And in retrospect, you know, what really do we have with control? Not much, just, you know, our choices and our decisions. So it's interesting that in the last 4 weeks, I've had more flow and creation with this particular project, and the Inner Alliance moving through me than I have in the last 6 years. So that to me is proof that, you know, with attention and energy, anything can flourish. So we will kind of nibble away at what the oracle cards are, how the inspiration happens, what all of this means, kind of maybe a little bit with each animal so that it's not such a huge amount of information. But I do want to say that while this Inner Alliance is important to me, this is just a metaphor, really, for all of our lives. So from an oracle card or a message, you can take whatever you want from it. How we do, a wise woman once said to me, how we do one thing is how we do everything. So I use these messages or these oracles, or, you know, as a time to be present and just let what bits of truth kind of touch my heart. I learn from those. It's called Your Oracle Alliance because each of us, you will hear a different message. We put our attention in different places. We cringe or embrace certain words. We will have different connections to the animals and to the readings because we all have different perspectives and past experiences and loves and dislikes. These offerings are for you to interpret and for you to choose what to absorb from them. And the things that come up, just like so much coming up right now, that it's an opportunity to let those things come to light and be curious about them. And it's really fun how things can finally heal once they're set free. So I offer this so we can have these provocative conversations with ourselves and with each other, and plant seeds of inspiration and reawaken our spirits at any time. But of course, now is the opportune time. So let's see, it was a couple mornings ago, I woke up to the sound of singing birds. It's spring here, despite how cold it still is. And I was waking up to the birds singing, and I heard Robin in my head asking me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'm painted, I've spoken, you see me 1,000 times a day. What are you waiting for? And I had no viable answer. And I realized, excuse me, that was my message. It's time to go. It's time to build the platform and start sharing the animals. So with that, I will share with you Robin's message. A message of renewal, fertility, growth, and bursting vitality. The sweetest sign of our much anticipated spring is the robin. Hopping, foraging, building, and feasting. His red breasts full of passion and enthusiasm for new life. The energy seems boundless. Where did they all come from? Seemingly overnight, like angels heralding a new era. There was nothing, and now she's everywhere, delighted with the bounty at her feet. Listen. Within days, everyone hears the news. It's safe to come out, wake up and celebrate. Shoots push through the earth. Buds magically appear on every branch. Grass floods with green, and creatures, human and otherwise, rub their eyes and stretch and squint in the warm sunshine, remembering her love. Then it snows and we cringe. Yet Robin is still out, so we have nothing to fear. Minor setback, everything is on the right track. This precious, robust bird is on a mission. There is no doubt for her this is a fertile time, and there's so much to get ready for. Never overwhelmed, Robin simply revels in the season. She works with a fervor and receives elegantly and with expectation that the universe will have what she needs ready for her. Great things come to fruition seemingly seamlessly with Robin's spirit. Robin's song signaled it's time to awaken from a period of rest, weariness, or dormancy. Something you thought dull, finished, or long gone is springing back to life. There is a coming full circle, a repeating process in life now. With Robin's medicine, you know so much more than you did before. This isn't a mindless repetition or pattern. There is a wisdom and vitality with your every move now. You know what needs to be done, and you have the energy to do it. With Robin's spirit, it is possible to sense abundance all around you. Things that were imperceptible before, you hear now. Opportunity is everywhere at your feet. This is a time of massive undertaking, but you're not alone. There are plenty of other Robins out there getting after it and co-creating their dreams. This is a springtime. Ideas, hearts, and minds are fertile and bursting with intrinsic information and direction. You can trust that as you have a need, it will already be provided. If you're starting a project, remodeling your home or body, freshening your attitude or relationship, or reuniting with your idea or inner being, Robin is a sign of blessing. It's the right time. She knows the universe will bring the energy, materials, partnerships, fuel, and synchronicity to assist you along the way. Whatever you plant in your field of dreams right now will grow. This is the season. Get out and enjoy the natural environment you may take for granted at other times. Soak up the magnificence. In this gift of a day, you hop with Robin. Where are the next steps in your building process? What excitement can you bring to meetings, your project, a relationship, and to your body? As you maneuver the awake time with this energetic spirit, listen for opportunities, ways to proceed, details to take care of and tackle all immediately. Tomorrow there will be a next round of creative gems to work on, and the early bird gets the worm, you know. As you fly with Robin into dream time tonight, recount the abundance of your day, the accomplishments, the small miracles, and big advances. Blend them and feel how they are all one, provided as a part of the vast master plan of the generous cosmos. The bud filling with life, one of billions. That is a magnificent major miracle. These buds open and absorb the sun's love, and the tree grows, and so the forest, and so the planet with currents and systems and cycles, and we all thrive. All starting with each bud doing its job beautifully. As you drift with Robin medicine, feel the oneness, the significance of this now. You are in a blessed time of life, bursting with potential and freshness. The affirmations of Robin. I am blessed with infinite possibilities now. The universe has every option and scenario available to me and ready for me now. I sense, I find, I celebrate, I utilize, and I am eternally grateful for these gifts. I am full of renewed life. And that is Robin. So I will show you Robin on this screen, and it's not going to look really slick because of all the reflections. But I will be putting like the messages and the artwork in this group. So it'll be great. We'll be able to kind of, scroll through this gathering that'll continue to grow and refer to it. You might want to come back to it. You might want to see them all together. So, oh dear. Well, that's no good. So that's Robin. And I'll figure out another way to show these as we're going. I would love it if in the comments you guys would kind of share what came up for you. I think it would be really cool. A lot of times with the oracle cards, part of the beauty of it is after the reading and kind of contemplating is sharing with yourself or whoever you're with. Wow, this came up, or I hadn't thought about that in years, or this must mean that project, or maybe you can share how it refreshed, or just what it meant to you if something like that comes up. That would be really cool. It might stir something, it might reawaken something, or plant a seed of something in you, and I'd love to hear about it. We all would. So to kind of bring gravity to this, I'm gonna release 2 more animals this weekend, and then I think it would be neat to get into a rhythm at least once a week of bringing a new animal in. And we don't want Robin to be all alone in this cyber environment. So tonight at 7 I will release Wolf, and then tomorrow morning at 10, same time, I'm going to share Crocodile. So I would love for you to be with me for that. I think tonight I'll talk a little bit about how I'm picking certain animals and why I interchange masculine and feminine tenses, and just give a few thoughts about that before Wolf. And then tomorrow maybe we'll start a little bit of the story of how the Inner Alliance came to be in my mind, in my visions. Just a little bit each time. I think we'll start to fill this out and it'll make more and more sense, and bring us more and more curiosity. So I would love to hear from you, and I would really love to thank everyone who's heard about this for years now, and have been sounding boards, and I mean, who doesn't love animals, right? So this is a really neat way we can assimilate lessons and kind of grow the things that we have in ourselves already. It's easier when we see them mirrored in something that we admire. So it being animals, it's a lot easier than looking to humans, for which sometimes we have judgment. So we'll start getting into that tonight. I think that's all I wanted to go over. Thank you, Ian, for that amazing trailer. That was so cool. Thank you, Chris Kringle and Tom Ford, for the music in that. Thank you so much. I see a question. It says, where am I? I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I live on the Middle Coast. So the lake is the big lake. Ocean, Michigan is right there. And there's some robins on the porch. Of course there's robins on the porch. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. This is going to be so much fun. I would love for you all to enjoy the day. And I'll put the robin art now. Bye-bye. Oh, I don't know how to turn it off. Oh.